Welcome to this modding tutorial. Today, we're going to break down every important parameter inside the accessory car chassis data unit for trucks in ETS2 and ATS. This section controls how the truck's chassis behaves both visually and physically, and mastering it is essential for creating high-quality mods. Let's go through each parameter one by one. Before we begin, there are two tools you'll need for this tutorial: Notepad and WinRAR. Notepad will be used for editing the game's definition files, and WinRAR will help you open, extract, and repack mod archives. Make sure to follow every step exactly as I show it. Even small mistakes, like missing a bracket or typing the wrong value, can break your mod or cause the game to crash. So take your time and repeat steps if necessary. For this tutorial, I'll be using the latest vehicle in the game as our example, which is the Dodge. Everything I explain will work on any truck, but using the newest vehicle makes it easier for us to test and demonstrate the results.
First, open the mod file with the SCS extension using WinRAR. To find the chassis path and modify it for any truck, you need to go to the Dev folder and follow the steps shown in the video. In this section, we see several different chassis files. I will open one of them at random, the chassis related to our WD with single tires, and I want to make some edits to it. I will explain each parameter to you. In this tutorial, we don't work with these sections. For example, model and collision are related to the model and blender, and any changes to them will break the game. The name and price sections are related to the name of that chassis in the game when we click on it, and its price. I will teach you the sections that can be edited. For example, if you change the number in front of residual_travel, your suspension will become softer or stiffer. In the caption and at the end of the video, I will explain all the parameters and their behavior for you. When we finish making all the changes, we save the file or press Ctrl+S on the keyboard, then close the Notepad window, and a message from WinRAR will appear. We click Yes again and wait, and our file will be ready. Residual_travel, a crucial suspension parameter. This defines the vertical travel limits for each axle, how far it can move up and down. Higher values create a softer suspension, lower values make it stiff and less forgiving over bumps.
Tank_size defines the fuel tank capacity in liters. Bigger tank gives longer driving range, but also more weight when full.
Air_tank_pressure sets the default pressure of the air brake system. Higher pressure allows more braking actions before the air compressor needs to refill. Powered_axle, a true/false list indicating which axles receive power from the engine. For example, a typical 6x4 truck uses false, true. True meaning only the rear two axles are powered, the air compressor needs to refill. Curb_weight defines the static weight applied to each axle when the truck is empty. It affects handling, braking stability, and how the suspension behaves during acceleration and cornering. Incorrect values can cause unrealistic physics. Besides all these items, you may also see other lines such as steerable_axle or liftable_axle in some chassis files, which are related to whether each axle can steer or lift. You can add them manually in a section of the Notepad file and place values in front of them. Be sure to read the explanations in the caption.